Hi guys, in this video we're going to talk about cybersecurity. So this is the list of things we're going to talk about in this video. First of all, we're going to talk about the meaning and the types of cyber attack, and then we're going to talk about cybersecurity's meaning and the advantages of cybersecurity. We are also going to talk about the types of cybersecurity and how to use cybersecurity, cybersecurity job scopes, and lastly, the skills needed.
So, to make this cybersecurity topic easier to understand, I'm going to start by giving an example. As you can see on the slide, this girl right here is Trina. Just like other people, Trina is obsessed with online shopping. She has also saved her personal information on the shopping website, such as her email ID, credit card details, address, her phone number, and so on, to enable a faster and hassle-free shopping experience. The required information is stored in a server. One day, Trina received a message saying that she was capable of receiving a free gift card from the shopping website. In order to receive the free gift card, she must fill in her credentials. She did not hesitate to fill it in as it did not seem fishy at all to her. She just assumed that it was just an account verification step. Little did she realize the danger she would be facing. She was so shocked when a large amount of money was wiped off her account. Do you have any idea on how this happened? Well, the email she received previously was fake. The shopping website witnessed unauthorized access from a third party. This type of attack is known as cyber attack, and the person who carries it is called a hacker.
Sadly, Trina wasn't aware of cyber attacks, so we're going to explain about the meaning of cyber attack. Cyber attack is a cybercrime assault against a computer network, or combination of computers utilizing one or more computers. A cyber attack may purposefully shut down systems, steal data, or use a compromised computer as a launching pad for more attacks.
Next, we're going to talk about the types of cyber attacks. In this slide, we can see that there are 5 types of cyber attacks, which is malware attack, phishing attack, ransomware, weak passwords, and also insider threats. The first one is malware attack. Malware attack is an attempt by a malicious actor to gain unauthorized access to a computer system or network, or to cause damage to the system or network by introducing malware, short for malicious software, onto the system. The second one is phishing attack. It is a type of online scam in which a malicious actor sends an email or a message that appears to be from a legitimate source in an attempt to trick the recipient into providing sensitive information such as passwords, login credentials, or financial data. The third type of cyber attack is ransomware attack. It is a type of malware that encrypts a victim's files. Ransomware attacks are often carried out using a Trojan, which is a type of malware that is disguised as legitimate software. Once the Trojan is activated on the victim's computer, it will encrypt the victim's file and display a message demanding a payment in order to decrypt them. The fourth one is weak password. Weak password has major security risk because they can be easily guessed or cracked by attackers who can then gain unauthorized access to an account or a system. The last one is insider threats. Insider threats has a security risk that comes from within an organization rather than from external attackers. To avoid these insider threats, it is important for organizations to implement strict access controls and to regularly review and monitor access to sensitive systems and data. Now, could Trina have prevented all this from happening? Indeed, she could have with the help of cybersecurity.
Poor Trina, she could have prevented all of those from happening if she knew what cybersecurity was. So, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the use of technology, procedures, and controls to defend against cyber attacks on systems, networks, programs, devices, and data. The main goal of cybersecurity is to reduce the risk of cyber attacks and block malicious usage of technology, networks, and systems.
Now we're going to take a look at the advantages of cybersecurity. So the first advantage of cybersecurity is protecting sensitive data. Cybersecurity measures help to protect sensitive data such as financial information, personal data, and intellectual property from being accessed or stolen by unauthorized parties. The second one, as we can see, is maintaining privacy. Cybersecurity measures help to protect individuals' privacy by preventing unauthorized access to personal information. The third one is reducing the risk of cyber attacks. Cybersecurity measures can also help to reduce the risk of successful cyber attacks such as malware infections, data breaches, and ransomware attacks. And the last one is supporting digital transformation. As more organizations adopt digital technologies, strong cybersecurity measures are necessary to support and protect these transformations.
So now we're going to talk about the types of cybersecurity. The field of cybersecurity is broad and includes several academic fields. Here we're going to talk about 5 different categories of cybersecurity. First is critical infrastructure organization. Because of supervisory control and data acquisition, systems sometimes rely on outdated software. Critical infrastructure organizations are frequently more susceptible to attack than other organizations. The Network and Information System Regulation apply to operators of vital services in UK's energy, transportation, health and water sectors, as well as providers of digital services. The regulations mandate that organizations put in place the proper organizational and technical controls to manage their security risk. Second, network security. Network security entails fixing flaws in your operating system, network architecture, wireless access points, servers, hosts, firewalls, and network protocols. The third one is IoT, Internet of Things security. Securing networks and smart devices connected to the IoT is component of IoT security. IoT devices are objects that connect to the internet automatically, such as smart lighting, thermostats, fire alarm, and other equipment. The fourth one is application security. Application security is an addressing vulnerabilities originating from unsafe development procedures when creating, coding, and releasing software or website. Lastly, cloud security. Cloud security is focused on protecting data, programs, and infrastructure in the cloud.
So obviously, we should know how does cybersecurity work. The first one is the firewall. One should install firewall. It is a virtual wall between your computer and the internet. Firewalls filter the incoming and outgoing traffic from your device to safeguard your network, and they can be hardware-based or software-based, and they can be configured to block or allow specific types of traffic. The second one is encryption. It is a process of encoding data so that it can only be accessed by someone with the correct decryption key. Encryption is used to protect data in transit, for example, when it is being transmitted over the internet, and also at rest, when it is stored on a device.
Cybersecurity has a vast and interesting field of job scopes. Security analyst, penetration tester, digital forensic investigator, and malware researcher are some of the job scopes in cybersecurity. Security analysts typically work in an organization or group that focuses on security. Their primary job is incident detection and response. A penetration tester, also known as a pen tester, works to simulate real attacks to find weaknesses in an organization's security. A digital forensic investigator is the work of those involved in digital forensic or incident response, which takes place after any type of digital crime. They have to investigate the crime that happened, such as collecting evidence and determining who is responsible and what data was compromised. On the other hand, malware researchers have to do research on the code given by a threat so they can know and understand what it does and how it does. Malware researchers have a high understanding on the internal function of a program without having access to its source.
There are many people who are interested in the field of cybersecurity. So these are the skills one should have to be successful in the field of cybersecurity. The first one we can see is technical skill. A person should be familiar with various operating systems, network infrastructure, and security technologies, which is important for identifying and addressing vulnerabilities. The second one is problem-solving skills. One should be able to think critically and solve problems in order to identify and address security threats and vulnerabilities. The third one is attention to detail. A person needs to be detail-oriented in order to identify and analyze potential threats and vulnerabilities. The fourth one is adaptability. The field of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, as we all know, and cybersecurity professionals need to be able to adapt to new technologies and changing threats.